Hello and welcome to What Map, the map review show for City Skylines. There are tens of thousands of maps in the workshop now, and so finding the right one for your next build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review one, using our 5-star rating for aesthetics, detail and gameplay potential, awarding only the very best the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to Thursday's What Map. Now if you're looking to build a city with a massive population, you're going to need a map with massive population potential. And this is definitely a massive population map potential map. By Massive Roy, it's Lorvale. Now I'll tell you what there isn't massive amounts of though. There really isn't massive amounts of resources in the 25 squares in the middle, and there's no resources on the island whatsoever. So that's something to bear in mind if you're looking to actually do something, vanilla-ish with the game. Required elements, there's nothing listed, but you are going to need the New Caledonian theme, network extensions too, and there are 2 interchanges that you're supposed to subscribe to. I'll talk about those in a moment. But the roads are pretty good here. It drops down here, and there's a slight glitch in the highway as it goes to raised highway there. Minor glitch. Raised highway, why is it raised highway? Well, it's raised until we get over the railway, and it goes straight to ground, and I think that's good work. So yeah, we'll talk about those interchanges in a moment. You don't actually need to subscribe to them because interchanges are basically just roads, nodes, etc, etc. So yeah, it's nice if you want to plop them down, but you don't really need them for this map. Now there's a glitch in the middle of the 2 highways there as we enter the bridge, and the bridge is nearly perfect. It's just a little bit out, a little bit just not quite right with the slopes and the elevations and stuff. It's almost there. It's 9.5 out of 10. Would like this leveled out though when it comes to ground. That would have been a bit better, but still good work. And then this is the first of those 2 interchanges that you don't need to subscribe to, but they are there. No glitching with this. I like that. So many of these with the sharp junctions will have glitching, but it's good work. And there's your start square, right by the water, good view of the sea, and it's your second interchange with the railway running underneath it and through it. There's no glitching here at all either. Everything's at the right level. There's no glitching with the street lights going into the roads, which is very good indeed. And there's slight glitching in the railway underneath, but it's blind, so who cares? And that's like concretey circles glitching through, but to be honest with you, you can't notice them, so who cares? We're heading inland because there's a few minor problems up here, and we're looking at the problems as well as we're looking at the brilliant stuff. This is fine, this central reservation, although it looks like it's a little bit sharp. I think that works. I've seen cuttings sharp like that in real life. We move up here, and then the next batch though is that we've got shark fins here. Shark fin zigzags. Zigzags. That's not so good. And it gets worse. Worse, I tell you. Look. Bad zigzags. Oh dear. See, just little things like that. It can lose a whole point. A whole star off of the star system. This is nice though. The cutting there is really nice. And then this heads off towards the fog. What do we do next? Oh, we'll look at the railway. Now it does start at the edge of the map, where the connection's going to be. Disappears, and it looks like it starts here though. It doesn't really. It starts at the edge of the map, clearly. And then connects in, goes underneath our little highway there. We've already seen that. Trust me, that's the perfect height there. There's no glitching underneath there, but kind of like what you're expecting. Fairly good standards out of Massive Roy so far. Fairly good standards. Anyway, we'll follow the road along, and what have we got here? Is this the perfect bridge? I should jolly well say so. Doesn't need to raise up. It's just a rail bridge. It's a nice straight line straight across. Good work. And we've got a slight cutting here as we enter the start square. That's okay. You can still pull a line off from there, and then this goes under here. Minor glitching. but there are no pillars in the line. Trust me on that one, that's all perfectly done as well. More good work. Down through the cutting here, across the second of the 3 rivers. And then we get a split. We could go right or left. Oh look, we've got logs if we go right. Now that's going to cause a derailment. I mean, come on. Come on. Oh, Roy, what have you gone and done that for? We're going this way. I mean, we've already derailed, so what's the worst that can happen? I mean, you really, like, you let the team down with that. You really have. Anyway, we'll roll around here and we reach the 3rd river and it's, oh my god. Right. This looks like a disaster. Maybe those logs were down for a reason, to stop the trains from coming up this way. One would hope so, huh? That's great work. I tell you, that is really nice work. And if you follow the line across, you reach the tunnel. That tunnel, you think it's going off into the fog, don't you? It doesn't. It's just a dead end. It's just an aesthetic piece. And this set piece is really good. I like that. Thank you very much, Roy. Very nice work. And that little log adds to it at the beginning. That's not actually a flaw. That is deliberate and I like it. And I bow to you, good sir. I bow to you. And then we cross the river properly and head towards the fog. And today's asset review. Now today's asset review is Conwy Pharmacy. Now I'm using the English pronunciation here. It's by Lost Gecko. I'm not going to try and do the Welsh pronunciation. That just wouldn't be good at all. I wouldn't try and do the Japanese. I certainly won't do the Welsh. This is quality. Right, zoom right in here. We've got Chirpy Pharmacy, Poop Water Specialists, Trust Me I'm a Bird.cs, and there's Dr. Chirpy. It's an amazing, amazing shop front, and we've got to just like accept that Lost Gecko is indeed the god of asset building. It's lovely. It's a lovely little building as well. Now it does come with 1 ambulance that can rush off the prescriptions, emergency prescriptions to people that need it. Why you need blues and twos for that, I don't know. But it's a lovely little unit, and Lost Gecko, you are a gentleman and a scholar. That is today's asset of the day. And we roll on with the shipping in Lorvale. Now the shipping follows the coast all the way along, which you'd expect basically, wouldn't you? It's one long coast. Why wouldn't you have a coastline like that? Then it cuts up the river here, and there's a minor glitchy problem here. It just catches the edge of the island. Now it might be that the ships will miss the island. Possibly. I'm not going to build a city just to find out whether that happens or not. It's down for you. You can always like level that out a little bit. Yeah. Dredge the river. Make it so that it doesn't clip and you don't have wrecks. Not that you have wrecks, because City Skylines, they do mount the what's it, riverbanks, don't they? That's it. That's what they do. They'll even go cross country. And we got waterfalls, and this is pretty. This is very nice. The island in the middle, very rugged. Not going to be building on that. Cuts both sides clearly, and now we are into a canyon. Now the best thing about this canyon is there is potential to dam it up. Definitely dam that. So we pull back and we'll have a look at, see, it's just dipped down deep enough for you to maybe stick a dam across about here, maybe, and just draw a little bit of extra power out of this part of the map. Very nice indeed is. Now there are 2 other rivers. We will run up one and then we'll come down the other. This island, this is BonBonB Island. I would like my mansion on there, and I want to watch over that bridge, because it'd be quite fun to watch like empty trains, not trains with, I wouldn't want to see people die, even Sims. Oh, there were some trees in the river there. Did you see those? Sorry, I should have hovered on those trees in the river. There's the point for detail gone. And then we're going up the mountain stream, up this little bit, and then as we reach the source, it's partially hidden with these rocks. It's a good attempt. It's a very nice attempt. Not quite perfect in my eyes, but it's better than nothing, believe me. And then we'll roll back down towards the coast, down this river, which is very scenic. bit high banked down here, but deliberately so. And then we come down here. If we take a little hard left through these little dotted islands here, we've got a little hidden cove. This is quite nice. Would like a little, maybe sandy shore there would have been nice, but even so, very nice. Now you've got those little islands, and we've got this big bugger island. Now for me, let's say there's no resources on this whatsoever. It's hilly, whereas the rest of the landscape near to it is flat. This tells me, I think Massive Roy had just space in the ocean. He put it in as an afterthought. It doesn't really fit for me. It just kind of stands out, and it doesn't work. If it was if it was levelled out, it might even be a usable island, but you can't really use it. It's an oddity, I'm afraid, that one. The coastline's very nice down here, rugged, no need for sandy shore down here. And then we get up to the build plains and stuff. And it's pretty flat. It's not super flat, but it's flat enough to build on. We've got these raised plateaus on the edge of the map, and then we've got these deserty type plateaus, which are once again buildable. And I like loving the textures up here. This is really nice. I think this change of terrain and change of texture just adds a little bit to the map. Yeah, without that it would just be green and disinteresting. But once again here, see, it just fades in, a little bit of interest. Very nice indeed. And once more over in the corner over here. It's very, very, very good work. A little bit more over here too. How am I going to score this? This is going to be a tough call today, I think. Because first of all, aesthetically speaking, I don't know. I think it's worth more than a 3, but it's a little bit samey in places, so 3 stars for that one. Detailing, oh my goodness, there are some really good bits, some not. So this is a 3.5 as well, but I'll round it up to 4 to be fair, having rounded down the aesthetics. Gameplay, I would give this a 5 if the island wasn't so odd, basically. If that was a flatter island, 5 for that, but 4 stars. It's Lorvale by Massive Roy, and that is today's massive potential for a massive big city build island map. I know what I'm talking about. I need to go and have a drink. Thank you very much for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. Join me again tomorrow for the 5th of this week's. And yeah, have a great day. See you soon. Bye bye.